Hello, I'm Maria Hall Brown. Today on LA Currents, LA City Department of Aging has an assist to ease the social isolation of seniors in the city. Later, in this time of immigration raids, the celebrations for El Grito forge ahead. But first, 23 tons of steel that once supported the lobby of the World Trade Center now serve as a reminder of the tragedy that struck 24 years ago. The Los Angeles Fire Department led the annual 9/11 memorial ceremony to ensure that we will never forget the lasting impact of that day.
We're at the Frank Hoskins Memorial Training Center, and we're here to remember 9/11, 2001. 24 years ago, a tragedy happened that left a nation, country in awe.
It's a solemn day, but it's an important day that we make sure we get together every year to remember.
It's pretty profound, and it's always important to remember what happened. Also, the feeling of vulnerability, and to know that that can happen again. We can never become complacent.
It's a somber day, but it's also a day to remember all the heroes and all the people who stepped up and were brave to save lives and who could have left, but instead ran into the buildings to save people. And so it's a moment to remember both of those things, and we're here in CD1 doing it.
It's a really heavy event. The sound of 10 bells, the sound of taps. There is an actual piece of the World Trade Center here, 23 tons of steel that came from the rubble, and it's here on display as a beautiful and very somber and solemn reminder to all of the lives lost, and especially so many first responders who died in the line of service.
You know, every time I come by this facility here to see the beam behind me that was in the lobby of the World Trade Center, 22 feet high, and a reminder to us of just how vulnerable all of us are, and we have to look out for each other.
I remember that day clearly. I was getting the kids ready for school, and it was just devastating. And there was a lot of fear, and I remember that so clearly. That fear lasted for at least a year.
It's to never forget. That's the moniker, never forget. But it's a big sense of community. When we do this event, it's never forget, but then also looking forward. We're just here to assist. The fire and police are here to assist this community of Angelenos.
I think it's just a reminder to us that the people who put on those uniforms and the jobs that they do, that when we are running away from danger, they're the ones that are running to it. To all those firefighters and police officers, just thank you so much every single day for everything you do.
You know, the most important thing to me, and it hit me again harder today, the thousands of people that continue to be sick and injured over something that happened 24 years ago. The illnesses continue, the spillover to the families. This affects generations of people.
It continues to be an honor to continue and fight for those left behind, those that are still sick from the exposures that they got while working there, those that have died, the children that were maybe unborn at the time and they lost their fathers, or they were 2-3 years old at the time. And years later, maybe that little girl that was 5, 13 years later, they got into Stanford. Well, we're making sure that the federal government pays for the tuition to not further burden those families.
September 11th changed America. It changed the course of our history. It is something that still has tremendous impact on the lives of thousands of Americans. And these moments of acknowledgement and remembrance are more important than ever.
We worked side by side with the FDNY. When we got deployed, it was about 65, 70 member team,
We were young guys back then, and we were asked to do it, so we felt honored to be part of that.
Just digging, doing everything we could to fight and search and help. The man in the picture, we didn't know who it was for 23 years. We sent it to their fire department, says somebody probably knows who this is. We, like for closure for us. We finally talked to him last year, Darren Jacobs, and he said it was the most special thing he ever got because his kids that he has now, that's the only proof that he has to show that he was actually there.
I believe that our first responders are heroes. That's who we call when we're in trouble.
We still have people alive who ran into those buildings. Like, that's an example of putting people, community, and love for people above yourself, and those examples are far and few in between, so I'm just trying to hold on to that. Yeah.
It takes a special person to want to commit their lives to that cause, and I would love to see the younger generation of Angelenos and Californians joining these ranks as well, to give of themselves and as well as to earn the satisfaction of knowing what it's like to serve others and for living to serve others.
There is no more noble profession than public service, and our first responders here in the city of Los Angeles are amongst the best in the entire world. There is a sense of community and camaraderie in our first responder agencies and departments.
Go find out how to become a first responder, a paramedic, a firefighter, a police officer, a sheriff, a highway patrolman.
Please, we are always looking for the best and the brightest to join our fire department and our police department. We hope that you come and join us.
True public service, I think, is seen in what happened in 9/11, because people who have, for example, our firefighters, our policemen, who have dedicated their careers to protecting people, literally sacrificed their lives in that moment. And today, for people that are looking to serve their communities, to protect their communities, we need heroes. We need people to step up, and there's opportunities to do so. So I encourage people to really, if you want to serve your community, becoming a firefighter is one of the best ways to do that.
At the end of the day, for all of us, we're going to look back and see what was our legacy. The thing that you can't put a price on is the feeling that you get when you're able to help somebody.
It's an honor to be here today. It's an honor to be next to this guy who we crawled every which way we could in New York, searching, fighting, along with a lot of others, and our FDNY sisters and brothers.
Thank you very much to all the first responders for putting their lives on the line to not only protect their families, loved ones, and the city and the community, but also standing as a beacon of hope and trust for all of us to know that there are individuals who will not let us fall through the cracks.
I'd like to say a huge condolence to the members and all the families that were involved. And today is a day to remember. Everyone needs to just stop, just soak it all in of what it means and what it meant to the people on that day.
I think it's important for the city and for the country to continue to uplift and remember what happened on 9/11. There were people that were little kids when this happened and don't know the impacts that this has had on our country, how it's changed laws, how it's changed budgets. And we have to remember not only that, but the heroes, the people who saved lives. So for me, it's important that we continue to uplift this history and this impact on our country so that everybody never forgets.
This is a time to really take a step back and realize what's important to us. And that's relationships, and it's looking out and supporting each other.
Aging well with greater social connection is more than an aspiration at the LA City Department of Aging. Their partnership with the Los Angeles Sparks women's basketball team is bringing the game to seniors. Sparky and friends visit local community centers and show that movement and fun have no age limits.
the Sparks Community Outreach Team, we discussed this partnership of getting seniors active, getting them moving. They excitingly said yes, and so here we are.
We're with the Los Angeles Department of Aging. It's a great partnership because it's an opportunity for us to give back to the community, but get some new fans for the Sparks, but then also coming and making our visits, showing them that the community cares and that somebody like the LA Sparks really prides ourselves in giving back to the community, but being here and bringing some love and some joy to everybody.
You're gonna flex and just do a quick little arm, okay?
They came out and were doing exercises with the seniors. They're really active with them, really engaging. We had Sparky, the mascot, come out. It was a lot of fun. We had a great time kind of getting them up and active, and it was a great event.
We enjoy giving back to the community.
Up. Good job, come back down.
Seeing the smiles that come with it. We always try to bring our mascot out to the community, and so he always gets a few laughs. But the biggest thing is just making sure that everybody feels warmed and welcome. A lot of times, as you get older, you feel like you're forgotten, and we wanted to make sure that they felt like they were still very relevant and that we were wanting to get some wisdom from them, along with bringing them some joy and some laughter and a different experience that they're not used to receiving.
Thank you so much.
Keeping our seniors moving is so vital, so important to our department, the Department of Aging, because we want our seniors to not just go through the day-by-day routine, but to really thrive. A lot of our senior centers, they offer that. So whether it's learning a new skill, engaging in a new program, or learning about technology, computers, they can do just that. And then with exercise especially, it's so important that we move and that we have that physical mobility.
We want to make sure that we don't fall. A lot of this is, keeping your balance and not being able to fall, because if you fall, you're out of luck. And something can break and you can just end up being horrible.
They led us in some great exercises, worked up the sweat, played some bingo, and just had a great time today.
They're able to really just kind of fellowship and be around others, engage, socialize, because we really want to make sure we do our best to decrease social isolation. They don't have to get plugged in and involved to every single thing. We don't want to overwork them or anything like that, but they can really engage in as little or as much as they like. So if they want to come twice a week and have a ball, they can. If they want to be here every single day and just sit back and observe, they can. There is a place and space for them. Yeah.
It is so vital for our community, especially for this age range and demographics that we serve. Sometimes we might be the only meal that the seniors are eating with us, or we are their only source of community and engagement and family. And so I see it on their faces on a daily basis. Just it's something that is very important to them.
We are taking a senior to a game. It just shows how the Los Angeles Sparks and the Department of Aging, how we're bringing the community together. No matter the age, everybody can have fun.
When the seniors found out about it, they were super excited to have a night out and enjoy this WNBA game, so we're really excited.
For the Department of Aging to put on an event like this, it really means a lot to us. They always take us on different events, and now we're here at the crypto.com to see the Sparks, and they're going to give us a win.
I'm very, very excited. I can't wait for the game to start, so I could be jumping up and down for the Sparks.
Obviously, these are the benefactors, right? Our older adults, they need to know that we're a very active community. We get involved in all sorts of community events, and they love to have a lot of fun. It's not just sitting around playing games and stuff all day. We like to get out and move.
This keeps us active, so we don't want to be sitting at home, maybe watching TV or whatever. Them providing outside activities for us is great for us because, we don't want to just be sitting around. These are our golden years, and we would like to keep them golden. Exactly. And very active.
The Department of Aging is our community spotlight for tonight. We will put the camera on them in their seats, just catch them having fun. I hope they think back to their childhood or to their teenage years of when they were out, you know, just having fun, everybody just having an absolute ball.
We're out together, we just want to have fun, right? It's all about community, it's all about gathering, it's all about making friends. And we have a lot of senior centers in the Los Angeles area, and all of them are turned all the way up. We have a great time, we laugh, we celebrate, we dance. Find a place to go, make those friends, get out and move, because if you don't use it, you lose it.
We are at the WLCAC Southwestern Multipurpose Senior Center site.
As you get older, you appreciate these things that are given to us, because otherwise that we'd be sitting at home watching TV. So these activities make us feel younger, and we fellowship. We fellowship with everybody down here. They always have something for us to do.
What we do, it's a lot about health and wellness, right? Health and wellness. As we age, we focus on the mind, the body, and the spirit. So what you're seeing back here right now is the spirit part of it, right? But earlier, that exercise program that the LA Sparks did for us, it was wonderful just seeing everyone stretching their arms, moving their torsos, stretching their legs. That's what leads to movement. Seeing the enjoyment, the camaraderie, it's just an amazing experience, and we're so thankful that they were able to join us today.
I really enjoyed today's function. I wouldn't have missed it for the world, and it was just what I thought it would be.
We are at the Wilmington Senior Center, and we are doing a outreach, basically. We're here to bring some positive fun and joy and good vibe to the seniors here.
We started off in August at the Sparks game, so for a lot of our seniors, it's their first time at a WNBA game. They had a lot of fun. A lot of those same seniors are here today, and generations came together. So we had the children of the seniors, adult children, grandchildren, families, friends, neighbors. They were all there, and we had a great time.
We want to get them up and moving around first, active, having some fun, kind of let them buy into what we're bringing today. We'll do some line dancing, make some good memories, but then we're also going to play some bingo. We have our mascot here, Sparky. He's going to walk around and take some great photos. Oh, we got a special guest. Hold on now. Oh, shoot. That's my guy. So, yeah, he's going to bring some excitement today. So I think that's part of what we really enjoy about being at these centers, is making sure that everybody feels remembered, warm, welcome. And so we're trying to come in and not only pick up on some of that energy and that excitement and that wisdom, but also provide some youth to them as well and make sure that they feel welcomed and loved.
It's been fun. It's been fun. They are really energetic, and yeah, they did give a spark to everybody here at the center. It's uplifting.
Estos lugares son muy esenciales para todos nosotros, porque el cual nos acogen a todos nosotros para venir a pasar un tiempo maravilloso. Necesitamos estos lugares para socializar más con todos nosotros o con todos ellos.
To me, it makes them still feel like they belong, you know, and to get them out here and get them doing stuff as a community, they're having a great time and they feel wanted and still feel youthful.
We just are so thankful to be here. We're thankful that the seniors get a chance to know that they are heard, they're seen, they're valued, they're a valuable member of society. So we're just so thankful, and we're looking forward to more.
El Grito, the celebration of Mexican independence, was led by Councilmember Eunices Hernandez. This year's theme was Viva la Resistencia, or Long Live the Resistance. In this time of uncertainty, we were reminded that the simple act of coming together in joy can be a way to take a stand.
Buenas noches, muchísimas gracias por estar aquí. El pueblo está presente, el pueblo se ve y se siente.
today we're celebrating El Grito 2025, and the theme is Viva la Resistencia. We've had over 12 weeks of federal immigration raids on our city, and we wanted to show today especially what it looks like to resist, and that is through joy, through culture, through food, through being in community. And particularly I want to uplift again joy. That's what's going to refill our batteries so that we can continue this fight to protect our communities here in Los Angeles.
I think now more than ever, it is very important for us to come together and be united as a community. We have been through a lot this summer, this year, and I feel like the theme of Viva la Resistencia, which is, long live the resistance, has a new meaning now. So I think it's really important to come out and show your support.
I'm really proud that in spite of the challenges that our community is enduring, that we are still coming together to stay true to our cultural traditions. This El Grito celebration, the celebration of Mexican independence, has taken place here in City Hall for 87 years. And we're not going to let anything stop the traditions from happening at a moment in time when our community needs to continue to come together and celebrate authentically who we are.
I'm Mexican American, so I take a lot of pride in my culture, and I actually moved out to Los Angeles, and I'm away from my family, so it just connects me more to my family. And I've spent a Grito in Mexico before, and so this is really special to get to experience it now in Los Angeles.
¡Mexicanos! ¡Viva los héroes que nos dieron patria y libertad! ¡Viva Hidalgo! ¡Viva! ¡Viva Morelos! ¡Viva! ¡Viva Allende! ¡Viva! ¡Viva Basolo! ¡Viva! ¡Viva Jiménez! ¡Viva! ¡Viva Josefa Ortiz de Domínguez! ¡Viva Vicente Guerrero! ¡Viva! ¡Viva México! ¡Viva! ¡Viva México! ¡Viva! ¡Viva México! ¡Viva! El himno nacional en posición de firmes.
I think it's a really beautiful event, especially to have in the time right now. I know that a lot of people were scared to come, but I wanted to show that, I can be here and represent the people who may not have the ability to have come. And so, yeah, I'm really glad that I was able to show up and that they had such beautiful music, such beautiful food, and the people were really, really amazing. And to see everybody, especially connected with the rope, that was a very beautiful element. And yeah, everybody was really friendly. I really like that they put on this event for us.
¡Que viva México! ¡Que viva México! ¡Que viva!
Los Angeles is the home of the largest concentration of people of Mexican origin outside Mexico City. So it's no surprise that the Grito ceremony has been taking place here at the beautiful City Hall for decades. So it is very exciting, incredible privilege. I am honored to be the Consul General of Mexico in Los Angeles and to come and celebrate our independence, our pride in our identity, our culture.
Well, this is a great celebration of the fabric of Los Angeles, the people of Los Angeles, El Grito. The significance is that we are all bound by our willingness and our demand for freedom and independence. And whether you're Mexican American, African American, Anglo American, Asian American, all of our peoples have had struggles against oppression and struggles to take away our freedoms, and our people fight back against those, and we declare our independence. Mexican Independence Day is a reminder that those of us who believe in justice, those of us who believe in freedom, those of us who believe in equality, if we fight, even when it's darkest, like it's dark today, we will win and we will be victorious.
Events like this just really underscore the opportunity to come together and the importance of coming together as a community. And while it may be affecting Mexicans today, tomorrow it may be another ethnic group, tomorrow another group after that. And so we know we have to work together, otherwise we're going to all fall. It's important that we talk about our freedom, talk about what we have in common, talk about our ability to work together. And so for me, Grito represents that.
I think that's wonderful because I really like those colors. I like the energy here. It's so positive and so like even despite I'm from another country, I don't speak Spanish, but I feel so cozy like at home. Like I think I definitely was speaking Spanish in my previous lives because I feel so good. I feel like I belong here. So thank you for this, like I don't know, all the organizers and all the people who made this possible. It feels very nice to be here. I just was walking around, I heard some music, I thought I have to check it. So here I am, and I'm glad that it's happened like this. Happy Mexican Independence Day. I wish everybody peace, love, and all the best things and positive vibes.
Today for the city of Los Angeles, I think it's so fitting that one of our toughest Mexican Americans on the council, Eunices Hernandez, is running El Grito this year, a year where there's so much fear, so much uncertainty. But today was supposed to be a day of celebration, a day of happiness, and we're making that happen. The diversity of our city is seen in the folks that are here, and I'm just happy to be a part of it. To be able to talk about the importance of the Mexican American community and its impact in Los Angeles, internationally, locally, at all levels, Mexican Americans have always shown to be good Americans. And by continuing to celebrate our culture, that's our way of fighting.
We should keep fighting for our rights because we made a difference in Los Angeles. We're here to stay and we're going to continue making and building and making Los Angeles beautiful.
I know that El Grito is a Mexican Independence Day, but I think we shouldn't just see it as only that, especially in the times that we're living in. Independence transcends any nation. It's supposed to be something we can all recognize. We should be celebrating any independence from tyranny, and I think that's why so many people have come out to support, because we recognize that.
I want to remind our community that there is strength in numbers, and there are so many of us here in Los Angeles, and where government isn't able to intervene or support, we have wonderful partnerships with the consul generals from all the different Latin American countries, from our nonprofit organizations, from our labor unions. This is what they're trying to erase and stop us from doing. They're trying to prevent us from being authentically who we are. And this event, with everyone that's turned out, is a reflection that we are in fact here and we will stay here.
Right now, one of the most powerful things we could do to protect our families here in Los Angeles is to build community. It's to know who your neighbor is to have their phone number and can call them in case of an emergency. Events like these are what help build relationships with communities so that we can survive these tough moments. And that's what helps the government do the right thing. That's what overcomes these moments, is community power, people power.